Good morning. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Sunday, the 17th of May, 2026. So we'll start with the synoptic. This is lunchtime yesterday, and we've got a series of high and low pressures, frontal systems to deal with. And if we run that through 6 o'clock last night, we can see there's a warm front coming through. That's what gave us the rain at the end of the day's flying session. Into midnight last night and through into 6 o'clock this morning. You can see those fronts have gone through. And then the forecast for the lunchtime today is a trough, which is lying from Humberside down to Cornwall. And that's going to be approaching throughout the afternoon. This is the sat pick. You can see that if we run it through from about 5:45 through to about 7:30, you can see there's a southwesterly flow there. And the cloud just starting to break up a little bit by the looks of it. Rain radar shows very little rain in the Lasham area. And if we look at the rain forecast and run that through hour on hour from 9 o'clock this morning, you can see there's a band of rain here across the West Country and up into Wales, which if we keep running, that should reach us by about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, so there we go. That's that with us by 4 in the afternoon. It could be showery, could be a bit more prolonged, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens when that gets here. And that'll be with us for at least a couple of hours. There's no TAF from Odeon this morning, but the METAR was updated about 37 minutes ago. 240 degrees, 7 knots, greater than 10k viz. No clouds at that time, and temperature 9, dew point 8, pressure 1009. And if we go to Farnborough, we'll just refresh that. Again, the TAF is well out of date, but the METAR is 2507 knots, cavalcade, temperature 10, dew point 9, pressure 1009. Winds aloft to the north of us, 1,000-foot wind, 25015, 25015, 2000, 26015 at 5,000. And to the south of us, 27015 all the way up to 5,000 feet. Windy showing the surface wind, excuse me, here at Lasham has been an 8 knot westerly at 10 o'clock this morning. We'll take that through to 4 o'clock this afternoon, still 10 knot westerly, so virtually no change throughout the day there. And the local Met Office forecast is suggesting it's going to start off around about 6-7 knots and end up around about 8 to 9 knots at the end of the day. So a gradual increase according to them, but still westerly throughout the day. Temperature-wise, GFS forecasting about 13 to 14 centigrade at lunchtime today, with the dew point down around about 4, so a reasonable split there. And right now at Lasham, we have, let me just refresh that, get the latest, 8.5 centigrade with dew point at 6.5. Camera on the south side, this was at 25 past 7 this morning, showing a fair bit of low cloud mist. If we just refresh that, there's your change in the last 45 minutes. Starting to break up, bits of blue sky showing through there, and the wind picking up westerly. So the wind diagram shows westerly throughout the day, and the cross section here shows a gradually increasing cloud base with gradually increasing thermal strengths up to about the best part of the afternoon, which would be between about 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Potential flight distance, quite poor today, but I'm sure we'll manage to get something out of it, especially for the Inter-Club League guys. Top meteo, if we'll have a look at the thermal heights, starting round about 11 o'clock, somewhere around about maybe 2,500, 3,000 feet. By 12, it's going quite well up to about 4,500 feet above sea level, just to the north of us. and that'll continue with the increasing chance of showers as the afternoon goes on. You can see the greens start to come in here, which is your rain, and that's around about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, getting into our area. No temps. There's one that's close to us. It's Popham. There's an aerobatic competition over at Popham, and we'll just click on that. So it's number 13 within a 2 nautical mile radius of Popham. No overhead joins, no join, all joins downwind via Billington Cross if you're going in there, and you will need PPR. So yes, stay well clear of Popham today. There's going to be a fair bit of activity over there. So let's move on then to the local airfield briefing. And we'll start with the usual glider bookings. K21 on book flying. The youth group won't be on today. It's been left in from yesterday. There's K21 on the casual list, there's single seat availability, and there's simulator availability as per usual. We have the Vintage Gliding Week, which started yesterday. That runs through until Friday the 22nd. The Interclub League is on. They'll be flying again today. The grid will be the same place as the normal club grid. Here's your Popham sort of training and aerobatic competition type thing. So there's got lots of different training areas out to the west there. And it's an area to stay well clear of. 2XL movements, there's nothing to report today. A reminder about Autumn Wave Camp, there is still a few places. It's from the 4th to the 23rd of October. Book via the office any details you need from myself, Evan, or Barry. So the general situation is there's a low pressure in the area with a trough to the west on a line from Humberside to Cornwall heading our way. Possible showers late afternoon. We'll be on runway 27, normal ops, cables on the south side. Please be ready when the cable or tug arrives. And of course, do not land or taxi aircraft on the disused runways shown here in red. So here's your airfield setup. Club winch launching off the grass on the south side, area towing off the main runway. The grid will be on the north side in the usual place, 27 grass north. Self-launchers behind. Please call on the radio as you start and get permission to taxi out onto the runway or the grass for departure. There'll be left-hand circuits and right-hand circuits onto 27 grass south and north. And that's it from me today. Have a great day's flying. Have lots of fun and please keep it safe.